when you're buying a home and part of your process is looking at homes online, which is a very natural thing and something you really can't get away from. I mean, I guess you could be only getting listings from your agent via MLS portal, but that sends you right back online too. But nevertheless, you're using Redfin, Zillow, all these different apps. They all have like their pros and cons. From a technology standpoint, I think what you really got to know is what are these websites? And ultimately these websites, they're advertising, right? Like it's a website and it's owned by a public company, right? These are some of the biggest companies publicly traded, right? And so what is that job is to generate income. And the way they do that is they drive traffic to the website. They have consumers on the website, that's their traffic. And they create nice calls to action, like, get more information. Seems really nebulous, but then you become a lead and you've put your phone number and email in, and now they take that information and they sell it to another real estate agent. I think you just need to start out with understanding that when you're on any of these websites, it's advertising. And then if and when you do connect with someone, you need to vet them a little bit. Make sure that they know what they're doing and what they're talking about. And if they don't, or you suspect that they might, they probably don't. Or at least you should talk to someone else and compare the conversations and sort of interview your agent to make sure that you want to work with them and that they have the capability to represent you very well in what is likely one of the biggest, if not the biggest, purchases that you may make. So when it comes to deciding what to do with a home you see online that looks bad in the photos, it's a few things. It's just deciding if you have the energy and effort to filter through more things, or if you're of the mentality that you want to filter through fewer things and buy something that just automatically appears more move-in ready. Now, we know that those more move-in ready opportunities tend to sell for the most and the fastest. So they tend to be the most competitive. And that's why on the listing side, we always recommend prepare your home for sale, right? And that's for a lot of reasons. Sometimes people just aren't interested in remodeling. They don't have time. They don't have extra money. It sounds scary, like whatever. I think that what you want to avoid though is definitely not looking at properties that are in poor condition when you know that you don't have extra resources to make it the home that you're looking for. I mean, that is just a purchase mismatch. So you don't want to be looking at mismatches, but if something doesn't look quite right, but it looks like it could be a fit, then yeah, you got to take a deeper look at that. It's a mismatch if it's just too good to be true, right? Like you think you can buy a fixer-upper with an FHA loan because FHA only requires 3.5%. Well, it seems like that's just too good to be true, right? Like low barrier to entry to get into the market and buy something that I could make money on. I see that one really common or really frequently, and it just doesn't work because that loan has high requirements for condition. Or I think just thinking about your own wants and needs a little bit more carefully. Like I don't want to do work or I don't have, 10 or 50 grand to improve a property. So why am I looking at properties that need kitchen remodels and bathroom remodels and everything else? How you can know there could be some opportunity. I mean, the easiest way to know, like if there's a little extra value to be had is, if it's been on the market a long time. And that's like the number one tell, because we've been in a low inventory environment for many, many years, and will probably remain in low inventory environment for a time to come. And so if a home's not sold in a month or more, there's a good chance there's an opportunity to negotiate a lower price. What exactly will that be? It's hard to tell just, without going and take a look and having the conversations and doing the work. But that's what a really good real estate agent does. And that's what we do for our clients on a regular basis. I'm Justin Vierra. I know good value when I see it right off the bat, because that's what I'm passionate about, is finding anything that's not working quite perfectly and making it pretty perfect. And that really gets me excited in all aspects of life, let alone work and real estate and business and whatnot. And so if you're looking for that kind of agent, then I'm definitely your guy, and we'll connect offline somehow.